Hello everyone and welcome to I'm going to do a quick unboxing today of Skaven Tide. It's going to be a short video, but I got this today. It was delivered and it is beautiful. And yeah, I just thought, everything is content, so let's content this. So yeah, it's the Skaven Tide box. It is big, it's hefty, it's actually very heavy. It's considering when I say it's big, it's actually like I'd say just slightly bigger than like the average GW starter box. It's like weirdly compact for how heavy it is. But yeah, I mean, you've seen all of this stuff on the Warhammer community, and if you haven't, this is what you get in it. The thing I'm very, very interested in, as someone who picked up the Leviathan box set, is this. Specifically, Spearhead has its own separate book. It's not part of the main rulebook anymore. Also, there is just like a bucket load of stuff in here. So, yeah, I physically have not opened this yet. The only thing I've done is cut through the tape. So, let us do this. One-handed. This is the premium content. This is the premium content that you like, comment, and subscribe for. And if you don't, you should, because there you go. It is open. It is alive. Okay. Firstly, just because I love these. I don't know if you do or not. I do. I think these are great. I love that they have like all the models around the side with a little bit of what they all are. This is what you're buying. Look at your dudes. Look at your alternate paint schemes as well. Also, I haven't given my opinion on this, so I'm going to. Oh, this is really heavy and hard to turn. I actually really like the new paint scheme. They used to be gold and blue. Now they're silver and blue, and I actually prefer the silver to the gold. And look, all of the Skaven. I really like Skaven. I just never got into them. And I absolutely adore the new Rat Ogre models. Yeah, I tried getting to Skaven ages ago. I got like back when Warhammer was Warhammer and not Age of Sigmar ages ago. The only thing I bought was a Hell Pit Abomination. I've still got it. It's to this day one of my favourite models, but I've never actually used it in a game, and it just sits in one of my shelves as a display piece. So, the artwork, little. Now, I thought this was meant to be in the middle because I thought these things. I think the idea is they're meant to be thingy protectors. They're meant to protect like the books and the boards and things. Whereas this is on top, so I don't know. I have had some of these. I think some of the Warcry boxes came with two of these, so I might get a second one. Ooh. There was a point where I was getting so many of them, I was genuinely considering just covering the walls in them. But I didn't because I'm in my 30s. Which means they need to be framed. Okay, so bases. I knocked over the VM post a bit. Okay, what you got here? Oh, got some Liberators. Not much really to say. Thing is, the models are simultaneously the most interesting and the least interesting part for me, because like they look cool. I'm guessing they are push fit. I actually have no. A lot of people I've seen have real problems with push fit. I have no problem. I'm going to reveal now. I absolutely did not glue any part of Leviathan, and I genuinely don't think you can tell outside of the maybe the big bug. the one I hate, the one with the giant maw. The only thing I can remember about it off the top of my head is the word psychoclastic flow. But yeah, yeah, no, these look fine. The liberators, we like our liberators, and some rat ogres, more rat ogres. Cool. Yep. Again, push fit. They're going to be awesome. Oh, the prosecutors, the flyy ones. I dig these guys. I believe they come with yeah, they each come with a choice of 2 heads for the people who want the like the helmets or not. I quite like the helmets. I think I'm going to go for that. Then I like enclosed helmets as much as possible. So yeah. Oh, the Skaven. I want to call him a Scar Lord. I think he's a Claw Lord. I don't know, Skaven boss. Yep. That is honestly, it is smaller than I thought it was going to be, but that doesn't mean it's actually small. When it gets built, it might be huge. You have no idea at this point. Some Jezzails, including a double-barreled Jezzail there. Sweet. Again, like I said, I love Skaven. I've always loved Skaven. I just never got round to getting any, so this is fine for me. One, I think is that part of the rattling cannon, or is that the entire thing, the rattling gun? Yeah, go. Oh, actually, I lied to you. I'm sorry. I had 2 models. I had the Hellpit Abomination and the old metal rattling gun from when it was first released. Oh, just a bucket load of regular clan rats. Regulars of clan rats. Okay, I'll have to look over this. Every time I get a Skaven kit, I start looking around to see if I can find any tiny rats. I will probably do that when I assemble them, because yeah, hell yes. Who are they? Oh, that looks like it's just, yeah, like the Greyseer and the Warlock on this side, and the I don't know, some Stormcast hero on the other. More clan rats, just another pack of clan rats. That is. Oh, the Stormcast boss on the mount, which I get to see that he's going to be a bigger mount. I suppose it makes sense. Stormcast should have bigger mounts than Skaven. I just want a giant rat monster. Like, my head says Skyer, but my heart is Moulder. I love the giant rat mutants. Okay, yep, more dudes. I really, really like these little human dudes. I think these are they're very cool in Age of Sigmar. The idea is they're like it's Stormcast who have died so many times their souls are starting to slip away, and the humans are like relatives from like multiple generations afterwards, after they ascended, who go into battle with them to remind them that they're human, which is a very cool, like, I really like this like tragedy of the Stormcast. And yeah, they're really cool. They're very, very cool. And this is the buildings. I hope you guys are very, very excited by these buildings, because from what I understand about Spearhead, they use the same goddamn buildings for everything. Yay. And, I was right. It's a second version of the same poster. Oh, more bases. I mean, nobody likes you. Oh, what do we got here? What do we have here? A slaughter. Make your mark on. Oh! Yeah. I'm keeping my unique code off of camera so I can use it myself. Yeah, it's the global campaign they're doing. They did the same one for what's name? 40k. There you go. There's my nerd credentials for getting the name of Warhammer 40,000. Oh my! Ooh! These are fancy. This is a proper like. I don't know. I don't know if you can pick this up on the thing. This is a proper like paper envelope. Like and this is what are you? You are also an actual box, not an envelope. I am going to not tear these open on camera. I'm going to quickly get my knife and cut them cleanly, and then we will go back to opening them again. Okay, yeah, as much of an experienced hobby idiot as I am, I'm not going to film myself using a craft knife with my offhand while shakily trying to open this neatly. Yeah, we have got. I have had a quick peek, just make sure everything is as it should be. Here we have all of the cards. So that is, I believe, the cards for Spearhead. Come on. I'm right-handed. I should be holding this with my left hand. Spearhead has different cards depending on what thingy you're in, which realm you're in. So the base game comes with Gyran, which is the realm of life, and Akshi, which is the realm of fire. And they come with twists and battle tactics. The idea is, I think, I'm very, very excited for Spearhead. The Warhammer Plus video for it was interesting. The problem is, I think they went too. It felt like an old White Dwarf battle report where it's very sort of this event happened. Now I can use it to explain this new feature. Aha. Okay. Okay. The General's Handbook, I genuinely appreciate the General's Handbook is just like cards now rather than an actual book. Hell yes, I don't really, this is all very tournaments. I have got these out to show you guys because quite honestly, after I have done this, I will almost certainly never look at them again. Yeah, cool. They are there. Cool. I say I'm not a particularly match play person. You may have guessed by the fact that I probably need to know rules to do that. Oh, a little corrugated cardboard insert to put the cards in. That's going to go in the recycling. Oh, there you go. If you need to know how to assemble any models, just pause at the relevant page, or go on Warhammer instructions on Reddit, which has helped me a bajillion times. Okay, now this is actually something I am very interested in, which is this is the board for Spearhead down here. Now, I've heard people saying the board for Spearhead is the same size as Warcry, which, oh, it is. Okay, Spearhead's tiny. Interesting. So, I'll get it out. Like I'll do like a sort of final thoughts thing at the end and set it up properly. But yeah, this is half the size of Combat Patrol, which is very interesting because Combat Patrol, as anyone who's seen this knows, not seen this channel, not Age of Sigmar. It basically fills this table. The table's 3 foot by 4 foot. So this should be about half the size, which means I'll actually have a decent amount of space around the table, which works for me, do not get me wrong, because there's a lot more cards in Spearhead. But I will, I will play with that in a bit. I'll open it up and see what I've got. Now, here we have, they are, Jesus Christ, GW, they're rule books, not like wedding invitations. And if they were wedding invitations, frankly, send more Iron Jaws. I would marry an Iron Jaw. Tell me, which of the Age of Sigmar factions would you marry? Let me know. The fuck am I talking about? Okay, yeah, so Korberg is, this is instantly, they have cut out a decent amount from the Leviathan, but Leviathan book feels much bigger than this. But yeah, I've heard good things about, is that? I'm so glad I got this reaction on camera. This entire video has been worthwhile. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, my God. Wow. Okay, so it's an actual like map of the realms. Yeah, I've heard that the backstory part of this is amazing. Like it's actually like really interesting and like, yeah. Ooh. I mean, I ignore a decent amount of the backstory and make up my own things. But guy around like the 3rd edition rulebook actually was really nice as well. Like all of these, like this is visibly nicer, but like, yeah, just in general, like this is like the rules are in here too, but the rules are available for free online. That's the least important part of the rulebook. Do you know what? I'm not a fan of the Lumineth. I think the Lumineth are rubbish. But my favourite part about this one, is that for some godforsaken reason they decided to have these giant runes like carved into the world as massive lakes, and I think that is genuinely the funniest goddamn thing. I cannot even slightly articulate why. Also, show us a map of Azir, you cowards. I don't give a crap about Sigmar. There you go. Oh, History of the Realms. There you go. So I'm assuming this is just, I mean, you've got access to Lexicanum. Also, I don't know why, but the fact they've started putting bookmarks in these, it's the bare minimum, but still, yeah, like the artwork is gorgeous. Which I can't imagine anyone would be surprised that the artwork of this is gorgeous. But yeah, just I'm really just flicking through, looking at the pictures right now, just going, which again, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, yeah. So you get the idea. I'll just flick forward a bit further. Yeah, models, more models. The Idneth are there. Another faction. You know what? I genuinely wish I liked any of the elf factions more than I do, because the closest I have come is the Sylvaneth. I quite like the Sylvaneth. But the Idoneth and the Lumineth, I've only just realised they all end in Eth, and they've been doing this for like a decade now. Okay, cool. Caught that one on camera. Excellent. But yeah, the Sylvaneth I do quite like, but the I'm kind of hoping I've got good feelings about the Umbraneth. Really hoping for them. Ooh, I'm liking that. I like any artwork of like the Chaos Gods together, and it's still not the best Chaos artwork, which is from Silver Tower, which had a single adventure on a little path going between there's a bunch of Lords of Change, but still very cool. Oh, yeah, right, it's the Skaven. The Skaven are the big bad to this one. Slaves to Darkness, that is some artwork. Anyway, but yes, more of these. Oh, more models. Oh, of course, they're doing the thing, it's the death factions. Yeah. Cool. You know how this works. Yeah. The people love this model. All I can see is the bats carrying her hair. You need to keep it afloat. Nah. Also, I think bats are adorable. So anytime people try and use them in horror, it just makes me just want to go, no. If you haven't watched it, after you finish watching this video, Google bats being fed, especially if you can find it. There's one of a bat being in a little blanket being fed a banana, and you will never find them scary again. Got very famous bit. That's your homework for this video after you've subscribed. Okay, yeah, got all this. At some point, I do want to get this. It's a very cool model. Yeah, and of course, destruction, blah, 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 blah. Yes, big dudes, big models, blah, rah, 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 rah. Yeah, okay. The rules, again, I think you know all this stuff. Well, you may not know it, but if it's anything like 40k, I mean, obviously I'm not like reading it right now, but if it's anything like 40k, it will essentially be incredibly well laid out. The problem people have with 40k rules is they try to like assume stuff that isn't there. If you work on what they actually say, a lot of these rules are very, very easy. I'm aware me saying, oh, geez, I think of flow charts. We are at the point now where it's going to be, how does an attack work? Just consult the flow chart. Cool. Okay. Examples, multiple page examples. But yeah, no, I like GW games have a lot of rules, but they tend to do exactly what they say. My problem is remembering all of them. Magic. But if I get really back into Age of Sigmar again, I want to play a magic heavy army. But yeah, oh yeah, I've heard about this one. Yes, command models actually like do specific things now. Like it's not like different units do different things, which is I think pretty cool. And there's my little Skaven dudes. Okay, and yeah, battle packs explaining how the battle packs work. Yep. Okay, so it's just a match play one. Oh, Path to Glory's in here. Okay, cool. I played one game of Path to Glory in third with Cruel Boys. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I lost every single battle. But it was an absolute blast. It was so good. Oh, it looks like it's got some really cool missions as well. Yeah, okay, yeah. I do like the we're coming into. Oh, right, yeah, there's I've got a glossary. Yeah, the I believe from what I understand, Path to Glory this time, I may be wrong, I'd have to read it up. You pick a literal path for your leader, and they go on different things. It might be for every hero, I'm not sure, but yeah. No, so they go down like specific lists, getting specific abilities rather than like random items or whatever. So yeah, that's the rulebook. And now on to the one that we're all here for. Fire and Jade. They've cut off, like, I'm actually really excited for this because Combat Patrol is getting some it's getting some love. Like, that new Combat Patrols are being released. White Dwarf is giving some stuff. Fire and Jade is giving me hope that Spearhead will get like actual like stuff, like actual like releases for it that aren't just the starter books. It really sounds like they've gone all in on this, and I really hope they have, because hell yes. And I've got a lot of reading. I need to read the rule book and this, and paint and film a battle report by this time next week. Wish me luck. Okay, but yeah, lots of explaining how to actually play the game. If I move this out the way, you won't hear a every time I do it. Yeah, like, it is terrain. In every Spearhead battle, the armies fight around 2 large terrain features and 2 small terrain features. I guess you could theoretically just have any terrain features, but like, they seem to be very specifically built around like of this size. I have to see what size they are, because I've got a decent amount of Warcry, so I might be able to get some that aren't like explicitly Skaven themed. Again, I like Skaven, but Skaven are only going to be in like a minority of the battle reports. This, okay, I'm going to get this on camera now, because the objectives are, yeah, they're by the different, some of the I believe god beasts of Age of Sigmar. And I'm just going to say now, I am never ever going to remember these. I think the objective cards have logos on them, but yeah, I'm gonna have real trouble. I'm gonna be, for the rest of time, it's gonna be, I can't remember this. Also, there's something I have said on camera about 40k, about Combat Patrol, and they've done it in this. Almost every army seems to have some kind of reinforcement mechanic now, so you can bring models back. So you can't just table an opponent now, unless they're like the Stormcast, and they're really powerful. Yeah, all of this stuff. Cool. Yep. Just like, yeah, got all of it. And then Spearhead armies. Oh, is this? Oh, that's really interesting. Is this going to be? I think it is. Yeah, this is literally all of it's just a tiny amount of how to play, and then the rest of the book. Well, we have got an order here. Like, yeah, almost the entire rest of the book is the different spearheads. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, that's. Oh my god, they keep going. There are so many of these. Oh, the rules themselves. Was that? Oh, it's just they've got the core rules again. Okay, so you just have to take this book with you. Okay, so yeah, this book. If you've got this book, these cards, and that, along with obviously the models, that is everything you need to play Spearhead. That is all the rules. That is the stats for the armies, the board, the objectives. That's actually really cool. Okay, cool. Like I say, it's giving me hope. It is absolutely giving me hope that this will actually work out properly. Because, yeah, hell yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do is, It's 8 o'clock on Saturday now. I'm going to see how many models I can assemble in essentially an hour. Quickly film an outro with as much as I've got built. And then try and upload it for 10 p.m. like normal. And yeah, hell yeah. See you in the outro. Okay, yeah, it's been an hour, and honestly, the models are not going together as well as the Leviathan ones. I mean, they're going together, but the Leviathan ones I basically just plugged together, no glue required. Whereas, yeah. I mean, they're going together, it's just taking a while. Also, the Griffhound is apparently on a 25mm base, which means if you use the plug, it physically doesn't actually fit on the base. You're going to have to clip the plug off to stick it further onto the base, which is a bit crap. Also, yes, the board is Warcry sized, not... I think there's all the models, I'm still assembling them. The Warcry size, not and kill team size. It's not Combat Patrol size. Combat Patrol is twice this size, so that's interesting. It's going to be much smaller. Although I've got it upside down, which is very important. Yeah. Also, one thing I wasn't sure if they were just like artifacts or from the I'm assuming photoshopping, but there are actually lines on the board for like deployment zones and stuff. Like this is designed from the ground up to be as accessible as possible, which is, I think, is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Also, I have done my great science, the Leviathan book. Yes, badump. And now the regular Age of Sigmar rule book, badump, is actually smaller, and with Spearhead, it is bigger, but you only need this to actually play Spearhead. Whereas in this has Combat Patrol Match Play. I'm assuming it's got Crusade. I haven't actually played any Crusade in 10th. Played a ton of Crusade in 9th, but it doesn't feel quite as fun in this. Yeah, so this has the core rules twice. A few other bits. But it actually has all the rules for all the Spearheads. So yeah, a lot of books, a lot of page count here. Also, something that it actually is on the box, but I couldn't find it listed anywhere, is this fun little widget that comes with the building. So if you get the Spearhead pack, they release it separately, well, it's a little range ruler. Each little nubbin is it's an inch. You know how this works, but it is designed to... I'm going to break it if I try doing this. Do it one-handed. It's designed to come apart. It's got a 6-inch and a 3-inch ruler that comes together into a 9-inch one, which I think is quite cool. Yeah, little measuring stick. Yeah. All in all, I am excited. I have essentially got like 3 days to assemble and paint all of the spearhead, or both of the spearheads, for next week, as well as learning all of the rules and everything else. It's going to be fine. It's all going to be great. Yeah, I am. The models are annoying me. The assemblies are annoying me a little bit, but assembly doesn't take too long. It's also the measuring stick isn't flat, and it annoys the crap out of me. And it's not where it's attached. It is, but also like, yeah, the attachment isn't completely flush, which is because it's designed to be disassembled. So, like, it even says in the instruction manual that yeah, it's designed to be a 6-inch and a 3-inch that you can then put together. So yeah, okay, just throwing that one out there. I'm never going to use it. But yeah, Hey, all in all, I am very excited. This time next week, hopefully all of this will be painted and on the board for the Stormcast Eternals to fight the Skaven in the inaugural BattleBox BatRep Age of Sigmar. And I hope you guys are as excited for that as I am, because I'm pretty stoked. I'm not going to lie. Hell yes, just hell to the yes. Love Age of Sigmar. Glad it's got its own Combat Patrol variant. Glad it looks smaller and easier to get into. Like I say, the board itself, I'm never going to remember what these things are called. And I have a feeling that for the people who play it, the people who refer to them as like the Dracothan or the Ignis or the Flibbly Blue Blip objectives, it's just going to be middle, top right, top left, blah, blah, blah. And that's almost certainly how I'm going to be referring to them in the late future videos, just because GW doesn't pay me to use their branding, if I'm being entirely honest with you. But yeah, I'm going to say, very excited. I'm going to stop talking because I need to build way more models. I think there's about 80 models in here, and I've got to get most of them built and painted in the space of a week. I considered doing a BattleBox mini prep video, but honestly, I just need to I need to paint these guys. Yeah, I will hopefully see you all next week. Otherwise, there might be a panicked video sort of this time next week of just like, this is what I painted. I'm so sorry, I haven't finished. Yeah. And if you don't see that we're yeah, Spearhead starting next week. Subscribe, ring that bell if you want to see more. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Have a great night. Bye.